Hey friends, hey, what is going on? This is What I Know Now, a series where we pause long enough to see the bigger picture. I'm Kenesha B, and this is day 7 of 100. I am posting daily videos just because. And I have been learning so much about myself that today's video is all about perfectionism and what I know about the journey through perfectionism. So week 1, if you've been watching my videos, I scripted a lot of week 1. I started this journey because I was inspired by Glow to show up on YouTube more consistently. And I said, why not? I'm very intentional about what I do. And so the first week of videos had so much structure. I was so prepared. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm reading your comments, I'm watching how I'm moving in these videos. And I just wanted it to have, the same type of setup. But what I'm recognizing is that when I'm being intentional and structuring and getting things perfect, it doesn't always feel like me. So I'm doing something different for week 2. Week 2 will look different, but it'll feel the same. And what I mean by that is week 1, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any of my points. Like I have so much to talk about. I want to give it to you straight and I want it to land. I want you to feel what I'm saying. But in week 2, I'm tossing the structure to the side. I'm still being intentional, but I'm using more of my discernment and my intuition. I am getting rid of the scripts. I'm going to have just a topic, your questions, and my frameworks and my skills and the tools that I use to help my clients and people that I've worked with for my entire career. And I hope that it speaks to you. I hope that you feel me changing it up. What I know now is that perfectionism is often preparation wearing a suit. Let's call a spade a spade. That's what this is, right? And although it feels good and it helps us to create structure and it's a form of safety, I'm really a balls to the wall type girl. I like just doing things. And if you meet me in person, and even when you engage with me online, you feel that I have this natural charisma to me, that I am who I am. What you see is really what you get all the time. And I want to be able to do that more, even when it doesn't look pretty. I just want to show up here messy, and I want to edit less, and I don't want to have bullet points for everything. I just want to have a title, framework that comes from my experience and my expertise, and I just want to talk to you. And so I know that perfectionism feels good when we have a structure and we have outlines and we have guidelines. But for someone like me, someone who struggled with perfectionism and lives in a very authentic way, I don't want to do that here. I don't want to do that with these 100 videos. I don't want to have everything outlined for me to show up. I just want to be here. I just want to do what feels really, really good for me to do. And so here we go. If you struggle with perfectionism, here's what I want you to know. It is not necessarily a personality trait, more than it is like this covering that shows up when confidence is catching up, right? It's what we use to put our best self forward when there are gaps between where we are and our most confident self. Perfectionism is a form of protection that kind of shields us when we don't trust the process that we're going through. So this past week, I have been scaffolding, right? I haven't really been practicing perfectionism, but I've been protecting myself because I didn't feel my most confident to post these videos every day. And although I make videos all the time, this is new. And this is a self thing that I'm doing because I feel like it, because I want to be better. Yeah, my confidence wasn't all the way there with it, but of course, I do this to show up and build the confidence along the way. I use the bullet points and the scripting to create structure that allows me to honor the rhythm and the newness of this journey. And what I know now is that what I did in week 1 won't sustain or support me in week 2. So I got to do something differently. And I don't feel like I need as much footing in week 2. I feel stronger. I feel more secure. I feel more ready to take on whatever this journey looks like for week 2. And so I don't require the same amount of structure anymore. There's a difference between perfectionism and discernment. Perfectionism is fear-based and discernment is trust-based. And I can acknowledge that letting go of the scripting and the bullet points is not lowering my standards. It's actually raising my self-trust and my ability to know that what I'm talking about is what I'm talking about and people are listening. If I waited to feel confident, this 100-day series would not exist, okay? I would not be doing this right now. But this journey is all about perspective and not performance. If this resonates with you, ask yourself this. What would change if you allowed yourself to evolve how you show up instead of forcing yourself to stay the same? Drop your answers in the comments of this video because I know that I am not out here alone. There are tons of Black women from my timeline joining YouTube, and I want us to work this out together. I want us to figure this out together because there is space for all of us. So like I said, I'm putting the scripts away, no notes. For week 2, we're going to try something new. Starting tomorrow, I am going unscripted and I'm just trusting myself and using my discernment and talking my talk. I'm not going to lie to you. Week 2 won't be perfect. It's going to look a little different. All right. But it will be more honest. It'll be more me. And I hope that you enjoy that. If this video resonated with you, check out my other video from day 3. What I know now about showing up before you're confident. Because like I said, if I would have waited on confidence, this series would not be happening right now. Tomorrow, we begin a new journey. I'll see you for day 8. Peace.